Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Strength for Today's Man. This is volume 43. We are getting down the road. I hope you guys are enjoying the daily devotions that we're having for men and also for the women that happen to come in and listen. I appreciate everyone that comes in and watches the video, listens to the audio. I just thank everybody. I'm not trying to say just because it's entitled Strength for Today's Man. Now, if you know my bio, it says mankind, because even though I'm reaching out to men, because we need someone to reach out to us personally to help us through our day, because we got problems, we have to admit it, we got issues. But as a whole, this is for anyone that's listening that needs an encouraging word. You know, I was brought up on eat the whole chicken, spit out the bones. So whatever you can use, you use. Whatever you can't use, just don't even worry about it. Just keep on going. It's not for you for that particular day. Thank you for liking the podcast. Thank you for sharing the podcast. And thank you so very much for subscribing to the channel. Those of you that are watching are subscribing, and others that you shared with, possibly they'll subscribe as well, because it builds our channel and it builds the algorithms of YouTube to be able to share this and have the video available to a lot more people. And that's my goal, is to reach as many people as possible for Christ, not for myself, but for Christ. That's why I'm doing this, is to strengthen men everywhere. So with that, let's go to Micah 7:8. Micah 7:8 says, "Do not gloat over me, my enemies. For though I fall, I will rise again. Though I sit in darkness, the Lord will be my light." That is so profound. Though I fall, I will rise again. That is such a big encouragement. Any motivator can bounce off of that. Can you hear those motivational speakers screaming that out on the stages? Oh, I can. So I'm going to entitle this, "You Got a Light?" Remember back in the day when we would walk around the parks, go to the beach or somewhere at a gas station or something, somebody walks up and go, "Yo, man, you got a light?" You're like, "No, I don't smoke, man. I'm sorry." But what if we turned that around and they said, "Yo, man, you got a light?" And we turned to them and said, "Yes, I do have a light. It's the light of Jesus Christ. And I want to share that light with you." They would look at you so cross-eyed and crazy. They'd be like, "Yeah, I'm good. I'll go find a light somewhere else. No, I just want to light my cigarette." "No, let me light your light for Jesus." You know what? Our strength, the strength that we have, is not measured by how many times we fail. We talked about failure yesterday in the podcast. And I want people to know and understand that your strength is not measured by how many times you fail. Yes, failure can be good. Failure can be uplifting sometimes, because when you fail, that should make you want to get up and try it again. That should make you want to get up and let's do this again. We need to restart this. We need to reset. Remember that one? We need to reset. It's not calculated by the number of mistakes we make or the amount of losses we calculate. That's not, well, it shouldn't be that important to us. It's important, but it's not that important that we keep track of all of our failures, all of our losses. You know who keeps track of all of the things that happen to us negatively? Those of you that don't know, you're about to find out who I talk about, is the Triple C crowd. And that's the Christian Critic Committee. They're the only ones that keep track of what you're doing wrong. And if we get to the point of understanding, we're going to make mistakes, we're going to fall. Just like Micah said, "For though I fall, I will rise again." The true measure of our strength, ladies and gentlemen, is found in our source. You know who our source is? That's right. God is our source. If we subscribe to the system of self-reliance, The ceiling of our strength is our greatest effort. But if we put our hope in the Lord and find our strength in Him, there is no ceiling. There is no boundaries. It's limitless. We can rise above and reach heights unknown. But if we put our hope in the Lord, we need to put our hope in Him and find our strength in Him. That's where we need to find our strength. We can rise from our failures and be fearless when darkness descends. You can be fearless in the time where people are just weary, they're fretful, they don't know what's happening, they don't know what they're going to do next, they're fearful. People need to know their strength lies in the hope of Jesus. We can fail with confidence when the Lord is the source of our strength. That's why we don't have to worry about failing, because He's the source of our strength. And when we have Him backing us, when we have Him in our corner, when we have Him walking by our side, we can accomplish anything. We can sit in darkness all day long. We can sit in darkness knowing that the light of the Lord shines bright in the times of darkness. You got a light? I hope you have a light. You know, we do not have to rush out of life's struggle. I know you want to get out of those struggles. I know you just want to put it behind you. I know you just like, Lord, get this over with. But when we know God's strength sustains us in the shadows, the day will come when we realize that our own efforts are not enough. But the sooner we come to that realization, the sooner we can rest in the power of God and be led by the light of the Lord. You got a light? I'm going to close with this. God, be my strength. Lord, be my light. Keep my eyes focused on you when failure finds its way to me. May your light lead me when the shadows of life surround me. I got a light for you. This is Strength for Today's Man, Volume 43. I'm Malachi Mitchell. You guys go out there, brighten somebody's day. Give somebody a light. When somebody asks you, you got a light? Say, yes, I got a light. It's the light of Jesus Christ. You guys be extremely blessed today. And I'm definitely going to meet you right back here on the next podcast. You guys be blessed.